In other news, stakeholders in the gospel entertainment sector are lamenting the lack of support for events, even as secular events continue to enjoy the widest stake in sponsorship. Deidre Thomas has the details.
On the first day of the new year, it was Freedom for Souls for the Christian community. The Ranny Williams Entertainment Center was transformed into musical scriptures as multiple gospel acts brought the church to the people.
It's the best way to start the year, giving God praises.
It's not frequent enough that people of God get to come to a space like this, a gathering like this, to praise God in an open space.
When we come together and congregate, what it does, it builds a camaraderie and it encourages people to keep on going and keep the hope.
Everybody will not get the gospel through a hymn or through a regular song, but this allows for the gospel to be heard in different ways.
Though the 39th staging of the event was clearly a success, the main acts feel as though, where gospel entertainment is concerned, they're left in the shadows.
They will sponsor all sorts of events, but not the gospel. I want to do a new album, and if I was wearing something up here, so, and half naked, people would have quick to draw me to them. But because I am saying gospel, I've seen or heard of ministers who turn and they say, well, we can't sponsor you anymore because we don't know who you is now because you're not dancehall again.
A lot of times when we would send proposal to people to say, hey, come and support, the minute they hear Christ or anything religious, they run away from it. And the funny thing is not even how we approach it is excellent. Our presentations are excellent. It's just that one roadblock, religious.
And it's also a problem in the region.
The business industry could sponsor more gospel, like all these big name production agencies and stuff need to promote more gospel, because I don't know if you've been following, but the crime rate in Trinidad has been really escalating, So, and I believe it's because of the lack of gospel, not just the music, but Jesus in the homes and the families.
Meanwhile, organizer Dexter Johnson says while he was able to host the event, he spent over $11 million, but it was impossible to avoid the elephant in the room. Evident from the stage, a full house, and from the crowd, patrons shoulder to shoulder in praise. This, Mr. Johnson says, is a long-standing issue because there is a lack of sponsorship for these events.
We understand the essence of Genesis and what needs to happen in the Youth for Christ office. So we just know what we need to do. So once we can get more corporate sponsors, certainly we can do something bigger, we can do something better. So money is one of the biggest challenges. The next other challenge is, the gathering of what it takes to put on an event like this. The bigger the event, the more restrictions, and the more detailed things you have to do, which I respect, but it certainly is a little bit tedious.
Meanwhile, Entertainment Minister Babsy Green says while she's aware of the challenges, more gospel events will be prioritized.
I have a vision, for example, where I want to take a series of gospel shows across the island. There are over 700 communities in Jamaica. And I would like to see us take the music and take the message to those communities.
Deidre Thomas, TVJ News.